calm waters today. Nice. Make the water collecting easier. Somewhere?
Yes.
You find something unusual about this trail here?
There's no rocks in it. Very few roots. Well, very few rocks and very few roots, to be more accurate.
And it's flat.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should get the app out to make sure we're on the right trail.
Yeah. I see a white place though, no worries.
Good news. All right, let's go. All right, apparently this is iconic. This is really nice. These, oh yeah, look at this. Oh yeah, I've seen this too. This is in great shape here, yeah. How fun. Yeah, good thing. Wouldn't want to walk through this.
What?
Said I would not want to walk through this. Post-holing in the mud, she says. No. No.
Officially, the swamp has been mastered.
What did you say?
I said officially we've mastered the swamp now.
Yes, indeed. Totally different terrain now. All of a sudden, just after that swamp. Like a carpet, she says. It's true. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What did he just ask me?
How long you guys been out for?
Gosh, we started May 17th and 27th.
Did it in 88.
Thank you.
88.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaurs, your trail name?
Yeah, alien.
Alien?
Alien's my trail name.
Dinosaur as in it's...
Well, my trail name's Alien. This is Papagoo
Papagoo.
and Chaba Mama Llama.
Chaba Mama Llama.
Chama, as in Chama, New Mexico.
Oh, are you from there?
Yeah, no, from the when we were doing CDT.
Oh, you did the
hiking.
CDT?
Yep.
Wow.
And then, so we maintain this section. This is West Carey Pond section.
Mm-hmm.
It's our pleasure to serve back to the trail and fellow hikers and build community. And it's a very historic section because this also follows precisely the Benedict Arnold Trail on his way from the Kennebec to the the Chaudière River on the way to Quebec City.
1,100 men came through here.
Segia.
It's Chaudière.
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 En français.
En français, yeah.
So and so you just precisely hiked exactly the an ancient portage trail that Native Americans have been taking for thousands of years, which Arnold used, not very wisely.
No.
Well, that's all nice and everything, but look what we got. Look what we got.
So much for that.
No, that is very interesting. So when did you do the CDT?
So the CDT was over 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, and I figured I'd probably put about $30,000 into the local economies
Yes.
while I was doing it. So any community that does not embrace long distance hiking or any kind of recreation is absolutely crazy.
Crazy.
Because I started going and I would bring a motorcycle and hide on one end, and then finally and then I got sick and tired of cache and water and then watched the fires go through the Gila, burning all my caches of water. So then I'm like, Mom, come meet me. Sure. Come with me. And she's like, sure. So she dropped me off and picked me up. And
Nice.
and then my dad started
We were
joining
her
us.
Sherpas.
Yes.
So wonderful.
Then we were able to then I would hike and we would do all the area history. And so a lot of hikers are like, I didn't know about that. And I'm like, well, that's because I had a car with me. We were going anywhere.
You've been trail angels for decades, haven't you?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I like that name. How many trail angels have you met?
I unfortunately have not had much luck. It's like they show up like right after I leave. But in Maine, actually,
Better luck.
We've had better luck. We've had this is our third instance.
And two of them were in one day.
Yeah, 2 of them were within
Wow.
3 miles of each other.
And where are you from?
Competing. San Antonio, Texas.
All right, sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and she's from Johnson
I'm from
City.
Tennessee.
Johnson
Our
City, Tennessee.
national convention.
Oh, aren't
I'm
you
an art
sweet?
educator.
Oh,
You
thank
are.
you. Okay.
I'm an art
Well,
educator,
we'll
and
be
our
good for
national
the rest of the
convention, I
night
believe,
now.
is there.
All right. Oh, look, a lake. East Carey Pond. Do more of this in a minute. Here, it's the beach. Surf's up. Nice. Nice. Isn't that something? You know, I'm a little goofy with all this Appalachian stuff, but I think anybody who knows me knows that I take it very seriously. And, you know, it's important. And I'm honored and humbled I get to do with it, actually. So what I was just thinking about, that family back there was so terrific. You know, I said, when we were done with them, I said, and I don't talk about this much on the trail here, but or in these videos, but I mean, I pray with like a lot of people, you know, every day with people. And I haven't had anybody refuse it. And, you know, what I did with them, I said, well, you know, can we pray before we leave? Sure, we stood in a circle and, you know, I thank God for them and the work they're doing and asked him to continue to bless the work of their hands and bless their hearts and et cetera. And, you know, ask God to grant them wonders in their eyes and joy in their heart and keeping their footsteps firm as they walk with God. And, you know, it's a touching moment. It's a beautiful moment. Praying with people is a good thing because they really appreciate it. And this time, what struck me to say something about it was that about 45 minutes later, this other guy came and passed us, and he talked about being back there and getting some chocolate chip cookies from him. And then they told him that we had been there, and he thanked me for what I was doing, and he told me to keep up the good work you're doing out here. So they must have said something. So that made me feel good. So, hey, just try it. Just say, hey, can I pray for you? Nobody's going to say no. You know, what's interesting is this also. You know, now that I am the Appalachian and a licensed local pastor with the United Methodist Church, you know, I have to take it even a little more seriously because, you know, there's like a weight of authority on that, which I recognize and appreciate. And Pastor Holly told me about that, you know, as I was going through the process of becoming an LLP, and how important and serious and wondrous and divine and, you know, whatever else it is, you know, to kind of have the backing of something. It just adds a little extra something. And people really, really sense that and appreciate it. So, thank you, Pastor Holly. Thank you, yeah, everybody. So go pray for somebody, would you? Yeah. They need the prayer, and you need the practice. All right. See you down the trail. All right, don't do this at home, kids. Bumpy. Crooked. At least it's not wet. Rudy. Right, this is Scott Paper Company Road. Memo to the marketing department of the Scott Paper Company from Bonesboro, the Appalachian, regarding marketing opportunity at Scott Paper Company Road. A privy in which you give away free Scott toilet tissue would do wonders in enhancing your corporate image amongst the thru hiking community. Thank you for your attention. Super new bog boards here. Thank you, whoever does this. This is the Maine ATC.
Ready.
Man, I feel strong. I am strong. Ooh, I got a splinter. Something I've failed to mention or emphasize so far today is that this is actually our 5th day hiking on a 6-day, 5-night backpacking trip. So we've been out here for a while and had a variety of weather, variety of conditions, variety of terrain, variety of tread, and a variety of people that we've run across. And the other concern is this: we only brought enough food for 4 days, 5 days, 4 nights. And so we're expecting to do a little better with the trail magic. The hamburgers the other day helped a lot, the cheeseburgers, because that eliminated the need for dinner that night. And but we'll see what happens coming up. This fishing camp is a place that serves breakfast in the morning, so that's a good thing. And we'll see if maybe we can't yogi something out of the evening here. The guy's a musician, has instruments, so maybe I can sing for my supper or something. We'll see. We'll see. Here's what I would expect Maine to look like. It's just been very droughty, so is the trail a mud pit, or is the mud pit a trail? Yes, and yes, and a third yes. It's also rooty. Somewhere?
Yes.
It's 1:11 p.m. Do you know what that means?
No, I don't know what that means.
It's time to play Rate This
That
Fungi with
Oh.
Bonesboro, the Appalachian.
I like these.
Let me show it. Hang on.
Makes me feel like I'm at the ocean.
All right. Hang on. Just one moment. Somewhere?
Yes.
Rate This Fungi.
I'll give it a 9 just so I have room to grow, but I'd like to give it a 10.
Somewhere?
Yeah,
Thank you for playing Rate This Fungi with Bonesboro, the Appalachian.
anytime.
All right, kids, that'll do it. Another day in the books on the Appalachian Trail with Bone Spur, the Appalachian. And a nice 10-mile day today. It's pretty flat. A lot of roots, rocks, what have you. Nice weather, very nice weather. Cool, but sunny, beautiful. And saw some ponds, saw some woods, got some trail magic, met some nice people, got to pray with people. That was wonderful. And then bonus upon bonus. Talk about trail magic. Get to the end and get to Pierce Pond lean-to, and that looked like could have been a great place. But had to come over to Tim Harrison's sporting camp to make reservations for breakfast for tomorrow. And when we got here, it was like, oh, let's stay here. And got to play guitars. It was great. And yeah, trail magic, man. Just what a great place. So anyhow, that's it. It's gonna be Tim Harrison's sporting camp for the evening, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings. So, in the meantime, that's how we say it. In the meantime, may your eyes be filled with wonders, your heart full of joy, and your footsteps firm as you walk with God. Amen.